Tuesday night baseball here on MLB Network as we're at historic Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. We get the homestand underway with the first of two between the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Walker Buehler, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, sometimes you just have those games where no matter what you do, nothing works. Wasn't able to get out of the first inning in his last start, so hopefully that train wreck is over and he's on to bigger and better things than this one.
Striding in, Jake Cronin. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat.
Jake Cronin.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Hit out towards second. Taylor's got it, and that's the first out. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Buehler has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Glove by Taylor. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. It's the Padres. Number 59, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this has been a really strange year for this guy. He's pitched much better at home than he has on the road. He struggled on the road almost the entire season up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around in this one here.
Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
2-1 now to Mookie.
Count is 2-1.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Pitch inside the throw. He skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
He's set, now the pitch. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And he lays off the curveball, so it's a full count now. Smoke toward third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Oh, and a great recovery there just to get an out on the play. But meanwhile, a run is in to score.
Batting third.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Stepping in, Corey Seager. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season. No doubt about that. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
One out, nobody on. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, the one thing that jumps off the page at me is the fact that this team leads the league in doubles, putting themselves in scoring position time and time again. Instead of having to get a few knocks, one base hit gets you right back in the ball game. This offense creates a lot of opportunities.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. And he goes to second with it.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. first offering on its way. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. Peterson, playing here in his age 26 season. He was selected in the 11th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment. I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Turner, the runner at first with 2 gone. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium. Digging in now for San Diego, Manny Machado. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Manny
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Here comes the 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
2 balls and a strike to count. Hosmer in front now at 3-1 count.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And to score from third, the tying run. Long throw to third. And he is in there with an RBI triple. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
In now, Will Myers. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Hit in the air down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Barnes recovers in to score the runner from third, and he will get there at first, so he reaches on the drop third strike. And quite a turn of events there, as not only is he on the drop third strike, but a run scores as well. Comes set, and the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pollock has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting ninth.
Here's Jurickson Profar, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. In the dirt, and now let's see. The throw will go to third, and it's too late as he's in there. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Slider whipped on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors in a run. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Max
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. This for Machado down at third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on base. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Hosmer is up with it, and they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Right side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, A.J.
At the plate, A.J. Pollock looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into third. And he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw.
The right fielder.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on them. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll? You lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this third guy out. Next thing you know, first and third and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
Throw over to the bag, and he is tagged.